I don't want to be too close. Let's check. Just checking for sound. Make sure that we're all there. I don't see any movement on the meters. We need to do a check. You can hear me? We're just doing a confidence check here. We don't want to have just talking nips. No sound? Testing. Hello. Hola. Hello. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Do I have sound? We're going to find out. Now, if there's no sound, now I see sound. Okay. We're almost ready. I'm going to be starting, and today's talk is going to be about the fast break for small business. And this is from the American Opportunity Fund. And what it is that it's a small grant. It's they only have 10 spots for $10,000 each, which include the $500 of Legalzoom, and if you win the 10,000, you get the $500 of Legalzoom, and if you get if you're one of the, I believe it's 95 participants, you get just $500 of Legalzoom. But during this COVID and pandemic, I don't know if you're like us, but last year during the pandemic we did pretty good. But this year, in 2021, has been very, very challenging. And it was like before, in 2019, things were like really cruising along. You're kind of in the norm. You knew where everything was going. And then in 2020, when the pandemic hit, it's like, you had all these government money and everything was coming in. Then in 2021, it's like, wait a second, I guess they figured, okay, you've got enough money, you should be back to normal, everything's okay. But they didn't take into account, hey, people are working from home. Now you've got like a business that's struggling because, your parents are working from home. And in our case, like we're a daycare, you have parents working at home. They're not, they're not bringing their kids in for daycare. So, for us, 2021 has been very, very challenging. We had the first round of the PPP. We had the we had the EIDL, they picked up the difference, but now the grants are getting fewer and far behind. So I'm here today to bring you, a chance at least 10 grand. I know there's not, many opportunities, to get money, but if you try, there's a chance for you to get it. So anyways, this is called Fast Break for Small Business. It's brought to you by the NBA, National Basketball Association, and also from Legalzoom. Legalzoom, provides a lot of legal services that, like you can send them information and they can help assist you in, legal matters. And they have a whole website. You can check it out. Anyways, there are exactly 50 small business $10,000 grants for, which include $500 in Legalzoom services. And there's $950 $500 in Legalzoom services, kind of like a little lottery. So all the applications are due by November 23rd. And, please, whatever you do, get your application in, get this money. If you're one of the 50, that'd be awesome. I know that we've applied, and, we put our card into the bucket and see if, we can get drawn. because 2021 has been more challenging for us. So, give it a shot. Anyways, I'm going to walk you through the application really quick. The preferably from when I did ours, the business is better on the application if you're more than 12 months old, but they are taking companies that are less. They also prefer that you have a business bank account, which is shown right here. So you want to get prepare a folder on your desktop somewheres and put all the information in there, like a copy of your tax return, kind of like when you did other grants. So a copy of your business tax return, your 1040 complete, a copy of your legal entity, which means like your daycare business license or a city business license, just whatever kind of license that says that, hey, I'm in business and it's legal for me to do business. And then also you need a scan of the front and back of your driver's license onto, preferably a PDF. You want to, download a copy of your current bank statement. They have a completed, I'm sorry. They have a link here, which you can download and you can grab a copy. You fill it out, for your W-9. You can sign it. If you can sign it on your computer, that's great. If you can't, you can just download it, print it, sign it, scan it, and put it into that same folder onto your desktop. So let me see. Let me go back. And then from there, you want to go to your ACH form, because they want to know where to put the money. But it also gives them a chance to, verify that you are a business. So in this case, what they're looking for is your company name. And if you're a daycare, you would want to put in like ladies, childcare, and under the bank name, you would put like, let's say Wells Fargo. The name of the account, I would put your name. So it would be, let's say, Rudy Bernasconi, and then dash, the name that's on the account. So it would be like ladies childcare. So under the bank address, I would just Google your local bank and grab the address and, cut and paste it in there. Under your ACH number, if you look on the bottom of your check, you're going to see a row of numbers. The first one's normally being your routing number or ACH. And from there, the next line would be your bank account number. And then on your tax ID, which should also be on your Schedule C, you want to put in your EIN or your Social Security number if you don't have an EIN. And then you sign it, you print it, title, and you move on. Once you're done with this document, you would go and you would save it and put it into your little folder to be uploaded. Next, what you do, once you have all the information and if you feel that you have everything all together into your little folder, you proceed with the document, which is your business currently operating? What was your gross revenue? As long as it's less than $1 million. Of course, if it was more than $1 million, you'd probably have somebody else doing it. So anyways, have you been in business for at least 6 months? Yes. Is your business one of the industries prohibited by the program? To see the list, you would click the link below. But I'll be honest with you, unless you are like, doing adult videos or something crazy like that, well, that's not us. And then from here, you continue filling out, the rest of the application. You come down. A lot of this is a lot of like, like identity stuff. And then under business legal name, if you're a child daycare, I would definitely put like ladies childcare, or your last name childcare, which is what we use in California. And under the industry, I believe it shows, let me see if I can scroll this down. It'll show childcare. We've got childcare on the list. Is that awesome? They actually recognized us for a change. You're doing business as, in this case, you would put in like whatever is on your daycare license, which is, let's say, your last name, childcare. Your business employer ID, that would be your employment ID number, which normally you should find on your Schedule C on your 1040. And if you don't have an EIN, which is the employer identification number, you would want to use your Social Security number. Then, if you have a website, great, but you can skip down your social media page. You can like go to your Facebook and, put your link in there. And then here you would put like the year you started doing business. So, on your daycare license, there's a line and it says like from the issue date, which is in our case was 2014. And also our previous license was 2008. So it can go back quite a bit. Now it's asking you, are you located in any of the following NBA, WNBA, which is the Women's National Basketball Association, and the NBA-G, I'm not sure what that one is. The applicants are not required, but in our case, we live in LA County. LA County is definitely in an NBA. So the business city, in our case, is Palmdale, and you put your state, your business zip code, and it asks you, how many employees does your business have? Now, if it's just you, that's 1. If you have a helper, that's 2, and so on. How did you legally register your business? In our case, we did it on our own, which entailed us to go, call licensing and go through the whole process and get there. And, I'm sure there's a whole video on that whole process on how to get your license if you're a daycare. So anyways, you move on. Did you seek the help of a tax professional tax service in your first year of business? Yes. We used the CPA. We used it, a person that specialized in that type of business. And we did our bookkeeping. Of course, I do a lot of bookkeeping now. I'm starting to do more bookkeeping for other people. So always seek a professional, because there's a lot of changes, a lot of updates that you need to keep up on. But that's a whole nother story. How long was your business in operation before it officially registered? 0 if you're a daycare, because you cannot open a daycare without a license. So less than 6 months. Now, next, it asks to provide a brief description of your business and who your business serves. In our case, and in most cases as a daycare, you're a childcare provider, family childcare, or a childcare center, and we serve the working parents, the families, in some cases, the families that are in need that, get subsidized childcare. So they have the ability to work and they can, have a life financially to support their family. So we exist so that they can have that time that they need to either get an education or to work. Next, it says, tell us what inspired you to start our business. What inspired us to start in this case, our childcare, is our daughter. And we wanted to be able to have her close to us. We wanted to teach her a second language. so that she wouldn't forget that, you know, to learn to speak Spanish, to speak it, to be able to even talk to her grandparents. So we wanted like something very personal, and we wanted, you know, to be able to share that with other people that have the same needs. Now, next, it's going to ask you, how would you use the grant funds? Now, I would choose as a child daycare to use the funds for like an addition to your playground, to improve your business in some way that would like connect to the community, whether it be in sports, whether it be in providing better playground equipment, or providing, you know, better educational, you know, products that you're going to offer to the parents. But basically to improve, you know, your connection to the community and to your parents. Now, are you interested in receiving a promo code for Legalzoom services? Yeah, for Legalzoom services? I put yes, because it doesn't hurt. It might improve your chances. I don't know if it does. Supposedly it doesn't, but why not? After that, it says, do you want to share your information? I put yes, because in our state, you know, they give you all these options of privacy and opting out, but it can't hurt. I mean, Legalzoom provides a lot of documentation that you might need, you know, should you run into problems. Anyways, once you've gathered all this information, including your driver's license, your income tax return, your business, for your business, you have your driver's license, both sides on a PDF. You have, did I say the bank statement? And, you know, so you want your bank statement complete, your W-9, your ACH form for your bank where they're going to deposit the money, your business license, all into that one little folder. You can just like highlight all those files because it's all in one place on your desktop in the folder, and you highlight them, you select them, and you drag and drop them right here. And surprisingly, it actually worked. Like a lot of programs, you know, are kind of a little funky, but this one was really good, really easy. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't say your tax return needs to be in there. So you drag it, you drop it, you upload it, you click submit right here, and that's it. Now you've applied for the grant. And again, I know that, you know, this year, at least for us, it's been challenging. You really need to go for any opportunity you can get. So jump on this, get your name into the bowl. You know, you might get selected, and give it a shot. So I wish you all the best. I wish us the opportunity to win too. And, you know, good luck. And thank you. And if you need bookkeeping, please call me because I need that money.
How they can contact you?
Oh, go ahead. How can you contact me? You can contact me at right here.
Below.
Right here below. I'm trying to get instructions here. Anyways, thank you for watching, and have a good Veterans Day.